distance. How do you approach?
Blue's gonna be up near the front. Just kind of approaching steady, trying to be aware of his surroundings.
Okay. So you have currently 3 wagons as well, filled with explosives, which Duke Ingen has paid to, commandeer and
Wonderful.
send those out with you.
All right, so Blue's like ahead of the first wagon, and then he's probably like 15 feet ahead of the first wagon on his camel, just making steady pace, trying to
Okay.
be apprised of what's around him. He'll perception check if need be.
All right. Sure. So
Don't do anything stupid.
since you're like looking around, go ahead and make a perception check.
24.
That's what's up.
Everything.
That was a 19 right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you almost smell like a smell of death hanging in the air. Not sure what it's coming from, but... And more importantly, you see between you and the tower slightly, subtly shifting sand.
Here we go.
So Blue will like call back to Felix. Felix, you want to come up here? And like Blue will kind of like stop his camel. Oh, tell me what your elven eyes see. It's like
You
there's
just got a bit of that joke, didn't you?
yes. There's a bit of shifting sands, I think. So I would try to like point out where. Oh!
Hello. My elven eyes see
Exactly what
everything.
you're talking
I see everything.
about. All right, settle down, Sauron.
So,
What do I see?
in addition to the shifting sand, which seems to be moving about occasionally, you see the tiniest bit of movement at the top of the tower. Just a bit of a gleam of light on some sort of metal. Who knows?
I feel like I should be able to see the stitching in the person
What's their name tag say?
with a 30 perception check.
We're still
You
quite
see
a far
everything
away.
it is possible.
I do see something. It seems glinting at the top of the tower. So we'll have to keep moving closer to see exactly what it is. There's definitely something there. I think we should be careful in our approach.
So, but what about the sands? Like, do you think your stories are true?
It would seem so. They're most definitely moving and shifting.
But no one's seen the sand serpent for years.
Well, today seems like it might be our lucky day. Or very unlucky.
Have Ulbrich bring Fern and the special cargo up to the front.
You guys okay up there?
We should definitely be cautious.
Felix,
do you think we could find a way around this? Or should we just go straight through?
I do not know. Seems as though there's sand for quite a few miles around. I think we should probably just head straight in.
Does it seem like there would be a reasonable path that we could try to go around the shifting sands? Is that like survival check? Or?
So, if you want to try to avoid the shifting sand around the tower, you'll have to kind of time things right and take it slow.
Okay. I would like to. Well, we would like to do that.
All right, then
That
roll.
does sound good.
Then I will roll.
A chance cube.
I will roll a D100 with advantage.
Okay.
And we will see what happens.
Yay!
We don't know if high or low is good, to be fair.
We don't know anything right now, Jeremiah.
It is
We
true.
did roll a natural 1 on our time travel.
Yes, I'm aware of that. So if we're celebrating that we didn't get a 1, I am all on board. We have no idea what the DC is.
That is a good point.
Okay. So, in spite of your best efforts, it seems that as you make your way towards the tower, you seem to have mistimed your approach. As the heavy wagons laden with hundreds of pounds of explosives make their way across, the the sand shifts in your direction off of its normal course.
Well, guys, we might need to start moving as quickly as we can.
So Blue will nod in agreement and say like go, and then Blue will try to position himself in between the sands and the rest of the caravan.
But what are you doing, Blue?
I don't know.
We have to get the wagons away.
All right,
They'll go up here. We're done.
just a second. I'm about to drag you guys onto the main map.
See.
I'm hoping I'll get to say like something in Draconic before everything hits the wall, but I don't know. I don't know where the walls are.
So go ahead and drag your characters onto the map.
Where are they?
Like you're from your character sheet.
Hey.
How
big you've got.
how do you drag your character from your sheet?
I've popped them out.
Should just be click and drag.
Like I clicked and dragged my name from the PC list. 3, 5, 0, 5. The second tab right after your messages. Oh, I shrunk.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, it's a giant dragon! And another me.
What else can I drag on here? Oh. Where should we be? Because we can put ourselves wherever we want right now, but where do you want us to be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I should have had a little bit more foresight, but I placed the wagons on the map background so they can't be moved.
Uh-huh.
But just with the wagons generally.
Okay, which side is the churning sand on?
It is from your north
I would guess
moving
a
south.
large hole.
That's the base of the tower.
All right.
That's the top of the tower. Because
Mhm.
it's a top-down view.
Tense music.
Right.
Nice.
Took a minute, but I think I got it. I'll be right back.
All right, Fern, you have 71 hit points.
All right, there we go.
What is that? 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
So this is the tower, correct?
Yes.
It's
All right.
Oh, that's the wrong number. I prefer that number, but it is wrong.
You did good with these maps, Seth.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm.
I just found some new map-making software.
Nice.
All right. In that case, you have... So, the way I'll set the scene up is you have a turn to prepare and do whatever you want to do before whatever this thing is gets to you.
Okay. Um, with Fern being under the blanket, actively manning the gun. Oh, we need Bucky in here.
All
Is
right.
he presently hidden? Like, will he get sneak
Since
attack?
he's like obscured beneath the blanket, correct?
Yeah. The blanket
Yes.
was intended to be like put over him and over the repeater as like a top piece of the cart.
Right. So he is obscured from view.
Okay. And then Bucky was pulling this cart, was he not?
Yes.
So, do you want to unhook him from the cart or?
Now probably would be a good time to do that. So yes. Unhook him from the cart.
Okay, so now Fern is stationary. You can still pivot the gun. Should I even try diplomacy?
it's worth trying because we are here with the blessing of the dragons.
Oh yeah.
We have no idea what their names are, so we can't really prove it.
That's true.
But
The conversation that we overheard was written down somewhere, but I don't remember the dragons' names.
So I can,
There was the black one and the gold one.
yeah, I can pull those up. I've got those written down.
Okay.
Wasn't it? It was the black one and the gold one that was eating goats in town.
No, the
was
black
the
one
blue
was
one,
the one who
the white.
attacked Selenar all those years ago. His
Okay.
name Gloomfang.
Yeah.
It was the
The white one?
white dragon. Yes. Who you didn't actually ask his name. What did you ask the dragons their names?
Blue normally just speaks to them as though they're royalty and gives them flattery regal titles like, like Wind of the North or something like that. So he came up with these little nicknames, but I don't. It's been too long for me to remember if I asked his name or not.
That's
Yeah.
I
true.
don't think so. I think it was mostly like, yeah, great noble dragons, we brought a gift. Don't murder us.
I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah. So they have names,
Please,
but
kill
you don't know what they are.
Okay. What was that? It was-
All right.
her.
Once again, you've got a turn. Anything in particular you're doing?
Okay. So Blue is going to be up here, and then he's going to shout in Draconic, Hail, mighty serpent. We beg of you, parley, to discuss the agreement we had with the white dragon of the mountains. And that will be my movement and my speech action.
I do have a question.
Did you
If,
say you shouted that in Draconic?
Yes, in Draconic.
Okay. What's your question?
Which direction relative to us are they approaching from?
The shifting sand is coming from the north, headed south towards you.
Okay.
So like
Um,
here.
all right. Then I
Oh,
guess for these two, they'll probably move up to kind of help back up. Well, they're not going to.
That's way more than a movement's turn, because you did your action to unhook him,
That's true.
and then you moved him 10 feet forward, and then so you guys can only come to like here-ish,
I see. That'll work.
because
That
you
will-
were also further behind him. So you used like 20 foot to get to him.
Yeah.
So
oh boy.
if you just hang back here by the
Our
cart,
imperial
That
on
is
the
true.
map.
because if we're trying diplomacy, we don't want to like charge.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna shout in Draconic and see if anything happens or if I get eaten. This will be exciting one way or the other.
Feel sorry for anything that swallowed you. That really didn't go well in the other campaign with
Yes.
Granite.
Yes. That giant toad did not understand what he did after he swallowed Granite.
It's really hard to miss when you're inside of your target.
All right.
And swallowing a barbarian is a very stupid choice when it comes to self-preservation.
You're not wrong. What about the rest of you? What are you guys doing?
Ulbricht's ready in case things turn violent, but is holding back towards the cart.
Okay.
Huh.
So, on a completely unrelated note, if you are in the radius sphere, well, never mind. I'll tell you that if it becomes.
Spoilers.
I will tell you that if it becomes relevant. We'll discuss it then.
Huh?
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what it might be, and I hope that's not the case. But
Hello?
It's fine.
All right, Felix, are you moving at all?
Hello?
Oh.
Hi.
can you not hear us?
I couldn't. No, everybody cut out for a minute. I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Is there any like action you want to prepare or any movement you want to do?
Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
should we get Celia and Simon kind of close together, ish, or maybe have Celia a little further back?
Yeah, maybe second cart. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. She can make it over there.
Well, if she takes the dash action.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you also want to tell Simon to retreat back to the cart?
He's probably okay where he's at.
Alrighty.
Well, here we go.
Alright, so as you call out in Draconic, I need you to make a persuasion check.
All right, here we go.
Can I help him? I don't know if I can, but or can we help him?
I'm shouting in Draconic, so
Yeah, you do not know Draconic, unfortunately.
What about me?
5.
Oh boy.
It couldn't have gone any other way. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
So, you call out, but there is no change to the speed. And that is your turns.
Indeed.
So, at this time, could everyone please roll initiative?
Here we go. Let us not.
I should have raged.
As it becomes clear to Blue that his attempts to be diplomatic have failed,
Fern!
he rages. The problem is Fern doesn't have a target yet.
It's true.
Well, he will soon. I have to roll initiative as well. Which
there it
means...
is. It's like I cannot roll initiative for Bucky, but there he be. But nice, Fern.
Right where he's supposed to be.
Will not let me roll it. Oh, okay. No, I did. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you've got your roll. You just need to be
If you click
added
on
to the turn order.
Yeah. If you click on Felix's token and then click initiative again, it'll automatically add him and attribute that number to him.
That's why it wasn't.
I did the same with my guy. And I got a high roll too, I'm sad.
There we go.
Oh yeah, Fern has that quick draw feature, right?
Yep, but he was already manning the repeater gun.
This is wonderful.
Oh, that's right. to get Simon.
Break, Fern, and bring him down.
Fern kind of looks in your general direction, but he's under the blanket still, so...
Maybe the blanket shifts slightly.
No.
The general sense that Fern still does not know what common is.
All Fern understood was, Fern!
I speak Draconic.
Oh, you spoke in Draconic. Oh, he understood. You get this vague sense that there was like some sort of like thumbs up under the blanket.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that Felix can speak Draconic.
So do I.
Yeah, Felix, Fern, and Blue can, and Zororin and Ulbrich, and everyone else in the guild can't.
I thought we were tight with these dragons. What's this one doing?
It didn't get the memo, clearly.
All right. That means that Fern is up first.
All right. So Fern like brushes the blanket back so that it falls behind him. And then because the target is within 60 feet, he is going to unleash the first barrage from the repeater.
All right.
5 bullets. Here we go. 22 to hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Oh.
Second. Well, no, that's. There we go. Second bullet.
That also hits.
Oh.
Oh, we're up to 3. There we go. 22, 14, 18 to hit. That's 3
Oh, yeah.
bullets.
I'm
Fourth
assuming
bullet.
the 14 misses.
Oh.
And 5th bullet on the first attack barrage.
Okay. So
Do
the 14
the
and
13 and 14.
will miss.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
3 out of 5.
so that's 38.
38 damage.
Fern would like to extra attack. Again
Okay.
with the repeater. 1,
I'm gonna need to remember to track a bullet.
2, 3,
You can do this, Fern.
4,
There it is. Hello.
5.
Yes.
All right, so we are down 10 rounds.
Sorry. And 13.
Yep, another 3 out of 5.
16. Okay. So that 32, 45.
Yay.
All right. So that was his object interaction, his attack, and extra attack. He's not interested in moving, so that will conclude Fern's turn.
Fern has done 83 damage.
Yes.
Well done.
Man, it's amazing.
All right, as the I guess you would call it the sand serpent appears out of the ground, ready to attack, Fern immediately reacts and jumps into action and just like holds down the trigger on this repeater, peppering the dragon with bullets. All right, so that is 83 damage.
by a plant.
And Seth's like, we're just gonna add an extra 0 to that health bar.
No, come on.
Alrighty. So, at this point, something happens before Felix's turn. You hear an all too familiar voice calling out from the top of the tower.
Of course we do.
That's them, Kiziluk. Make sure they don't get away.
Was that in common, elven, or draconic?
That was in Draconic. So, realistically, only a few of you understood.
But would they have recognized the tone of voice?
You'd recognize the voice, you just wouldn't know what he said.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and make one more addition to the turn order.
How tall is the tower?
The tower is 80 feet tall.
Lovely.
80 feet tall.
All right. That means it is Felix's turn.
All right. I'd like to make a perception check to see what I can find out about our little sand friend.
Sand friend?
Sand friend? Dragon.
Are you attempting to do a scan?
Yes.
Yeah, he wants a scan.
Okay, that's a separate ability. It should be on your sheet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My bad.
It's a nice perception roll, too.
Alright,
All of Felix's perception rolls are nice. He has a
yeah,
plus 2
I have a
modifier.
10.
That is true.
Let's see, scam. I always...
Felix has like what, a passive perception of 18?
Yeah,
Something like that.
So
Yeah.
Felix is quite perceptive.
How tall is Rowan?
Rowan? Let's see. I don't know if I've actually got his height down.
Like just average, like 5'8" or something?
Probably a standard 5 or 6.
I mean, he is an elf, so he'd be a little
Yeah.
taller. Okay.
Alright.
It's pretty
So-
good.
With that scan ability, you learn the following information. The armor class for this particular creature is a 17. It has a total HP of 600.
Oh,
I was worried about that.
keep on rolling out them at 80 point, damage hits there. Burn.
I mean, that's a valuable chunk of damage.
That is quite a valuable chunk of damage. Alright. Okay. Alright, and now I would like to shoot my hunting rifle at him.
Alright, go for it.
Do I have 2 shots since I used the scan, or... just
Scan
one?
is a bonus action, so you can still use
Okay.
your 2 shots for your main action. Oh my.
Hello, precious, sweet rifle.
Alright, double crits. Just because why not?
19 26.
All right, that is. Yeah. So, Felix, upon hearing the voice of Rowan and recognizing what he said, realizes that the dragon is not going to believe, probably not going to believe anything they say, and has been manipulated to work against them. And so he flips up his rifle, takes a careful but quick aim down the sights, and fires two massively powerful shots into the dragon's chest. All right, that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
You guys have done over 100 damage already.
Yay!
Man, this. Woo!
Okay. Go. And after your turn, is there anything else you want to do? You still got movement.
I've still got a movement.
Yep.
I am gonna move a bit closer, right over here next to Sir Orin. And then, yeah, I'm gonna call it after that.
All right. At the end of your turn, the Sand Dragon takes a legendary action.
Of course it does.
Outside of turn order.
A what?
Yep.
A legendary action.
Welcome to legendary actions, everybody.
Welcome to boss battles. Where they cheat.
Of course.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
They're not that large. Oh, yeah, they are actually. Okay.
Of course they are.
Can you drop the aura so that it's visible for us?
That's a good idea. I think tokens have an option for auras.
Yeah. Like, I know how to set mine, but...
Yeah.
You hit the little gear and then token aura.
All right. There we go.
So
34.
that's his range or whatever.
Well, that's the sandstorm aura.
I see.
All right. So that will bring us to Zoroark. It is your turn.
Okay. Without a without a scan ability like what Felix has, I can't search for a weak point, right?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I forgot. I was going to mention this as part of the scan for Felix. But you can tell that this creature has a burrow speed of 60 feet, and the wings on its back give it a fly speed of 30 feet.
Great. So it can move 90 feet any given turn.
I think
No,
it's an
not.
either or.
Yeah, it's either or. I mean, it can split it up pretty
Okay.
quickly, but
Okay.
For now, Zorn will move upward. Oop, wrong thing. He will move up to here and it's not what I was hoping it was, but that's fine. So, yeah, Zorn will move to the right side of Felix, and that will be the end of his turn.
okay. Gotcha. So you're just gonna move up? Then
Yeah. Can
all right.
I do have sorry, I do have a quick question. Can Zorn guard Felix?
Uh sure. We'll say that you ready an action to attack anybody who comes within 5 feet of Felix.
Okay. And I was kind of thinking in terms of, like, for example, if Rowan attempted to attack from range, Zor would try to take the blow.
Okay. Yeah, that can also work.
All right.
So we'll just say that's a readied action for you.
Okay.
Then that brings us to Blue.
I would like to rage.
Nice. So Blue lets out his battle cry. And then does what?
Well, we're going to charge forward and try to hit it with our handy dandy great axe.
Nope.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
26 to hit.
Hello.
And we are going to extra attack. Oh, 16 to hit.
Banner.
All right. Yep, the 26 will definitely hit.
I'm going to hit a level of exhaustion now so I don't forget next round because this is a frenzied rage.
Right.
So
I
bonus.
believe exhaustion is applied after your rage ends.
Okay, I always do it when I enter the frenzied rage just so I don't forget.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know that bonus action will start next round.
Yeah. And at the beginning of your turn, you also take 3 bludgeoning damage from being in the Sandstorm's aura.
Are we having that damage hit before or after I rage?
I worded it as the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
So we'll say before.
Okay, that's fine. Because I didn't rage at the end of like my failed diplomacy, so I will accept that. Alrighty, that will conclude Blue's turn.
All right. The salamander take 2 damage automatically. And then begin its move forward. It will have to take the dash action just to get within range. So it will not be doing anything this turn. Which brings us to Cilia. If you have anything specific that you would like her to do, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just have her chucking alchemist fires.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
What is the range? Okay. Close enough.
Oh boy.
So she will move up next to Simon so that she is in range.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe that is sufficient. She runs forward with a potion bottle in hand and yells, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this, and just chucks it. It's the doing. Oh, that's tragic. Double ones.
What's wrong?
It's just low. It's like the lowest damage it could have done.
Yeah,
That's 2d6s, so
2d6.
best roll would
But
be 12.
it is persistent, so
Yeah.
the salamander takes that at the beginning of each of its turns.
That's good.
All right. Next, Simon is up. And he's going to do. Oh, no. He's slightly out of range. Let me see.
He's going to forge the salamander into a pile of sludge.
What?
Smithing skill. Roll proficiency.
Yep, he is going to just go ahead and take the dash action and just charge straight into the salamander for a goring attack.
Nice.
Which that is just enough to hit. And because of his charge ability, that is an extra
2d8
2d8.
and a
Beautiful.
Yep, and the salamander has to make a strength saving throw or get bullied.
Now you know what we went through.
Oh,
Oh wow. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, well, it is not knocked backwards
That is true.
or knocked prone.
But that's not too bad. I actually think I prefer that. I don't know about you guys though.
but regardless,
I'm always in favor of prone enemies.
Yes.
regardless, Simon does a total of 17 damage.
Nice.
Right.
All right. Which brings us to Albrecht's turn. Albrecht?
Here. As much as I dislike anything that can pose ill of us, would that apply to Simon's attack.
Sorry?
So these are the salamanders. We fought them before. They're burny and hot and everything.
Yes.
So anyone who hits them with a
Shut
melee attack. Look, I like honest fights. I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you. I did forget about that. Unfortunately,
Like, Albrecht's gonna take it. I know it. I just don't know if we're saying that technically Simon does or does not.
I think everyone forgot about that.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Oh,
I think
wow.
the salamander fight almost killed Albrecht last time.
Well.
That's strange. I don't see it on the sheet.
These are different salamanders.
Oh,
Must
Oh,
be.
there it is.
Must not be a
Oh,
rule.
there it is.
Oh.
Oh,
no, these are not a different breed.
all the
Creature
lamentations.
that touches the salamander or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 2d6 fire damage. Yep. Okay. Hoo-wee. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, we probably should have asked this question earlier, but how much health do Celia and Simon have?
That is true.
I thought they
So-
leveled up with us.
So
I have no
Simon
idea.
has 105 health.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a beefy boy. No pun in well, in more ways than one. And Celia has 89 hit points.
Okay. Nice.
How did she get? Oh well. I think I used a D8, but anyway, that brings us to Albrecht's turn.
Albrecht remembers how much he hates these, but doesn't care. He's going to kill it anyways. How, like, do I have to be the opposite side of it to count as,
Flanking.
like, flanking?
Yes.
Okay, that's
You.
more than doable. Okay, friend. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me.
Let's hope so.
You got this, Albrecht.
Hello.
Was it 2 attacks or 3 at this point? I don't remember.
You're a fighter, correct?
Yeah,
I am
level
a
11.
fighter,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. At level 11, you get a third attack.
Alrighty then.
Bring the heat.
So 30, 40.
Oh, yeah.
61.
Champion fighter.
61 slashing.
Ooh, hello.
Good grief!
Albrecht does
Who
not
needs a
like
repeater?
salamanders.
I know this
Repeater
is true.
Schmeater.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I hear you.
Oh, man.
All right. How much is that total?
I
See, that's-
calculated at 61. Because
Oh, yep,
30,
yep.
40, 50, 61.
Oh,
All right. With
hello.
3 decisive, powerful blows, you bring the salamander down to its knees with just a sliver of health.
Oh, man.
Now for the less fun part, I've made 3 melee attacks against it.
That is true. Let me check the wording. It a melee attack. Yeah. So that is 66 fire damage. 18.
All right, I like that. That's a good number.
That's a good trade-off.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Zor's just like, yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Is there anything useful I can do bonus action wise?
You could heal up.
I mean, that is true. I'll hold off for the moment, I guess.
All right. Holding off. So, it's Rowan's turn. I believe.
No, it's the dragons.
Oh no, it's the dragon's turn. Okay.
And when it is Rowan's turn, you need to remember height into accounting for distance.
I was going to
That's
say.
true. Yep.
Don't worry, I've got the Pythagorean theorem calculator already up.
So do I.
Albert knows exactly how close he needs to be to put Rowan in the minimum distance range of his crossbow. The answer is 60 feet. The tower.
Well, the tower is 80 feet tall, so.
I know. Need to be 60 feet away from the tower, 80 feet tall. That equals a range connecting the 2 points of 100, which is the normal standard range for the heavy crossbow.
All right. So, it is now the dragon's turn.
Here we go.
He begins with
Of course, no.
75-foot line. Dang. All right.
centered on blue.
Okay. But what's its angle?
It's a straight line.
Okay. Oof.
Oh, goodness.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Hey,
Some dex
bro.
saves. Blue gets to roll this with advantage because of barbarians.
That's true. Dirty
Yeah.
20.
Well,
Holding on the advantage.
well,
Should have just taken the first roll, man.
Well, I get
It's
to
with
keep the
advantage,
first
so
roll.
he keeps the higher one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Oh, Fern. That makes sense. It makes sense.
And Celia also has to make a dex save. Unfortunate. So that is 3d10 acid damage.
woo.
Almost a max roll.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That is rough.
Okay. So 60. So Celia's down to 63 HP. And she will be taking 2d4 at the start of her next turns, unless she takes an action to wipe the acid off. All right.
Oh, did Fern not get hit after all?
Oh, he got
Well,
hit.
yeah, Fern gets it. So he takes the
Fern got
damage as well.
Yeah, it's off.
All right. And I'll put a little thing on Celia.
I chose the chemical bolt. Where'd you go? Smelly. She's smelly now?
Oh
You
yeah, you
don't
can see
smell.
the. I didn't look at the little description of it.
Half hazed.
I was like, that looks vaguely appropriate. Yeah, chemical bowl. We'll go with that. But that will conclude Kizuluk's turn. And now it is Rowan's turn. I got back to back, so.
It's true.
I knew that you would be coming back. I thought you might be dumb enough to bring what I really wanted. So he takes an arrow out. This is a special arrow. You know that in ancient times, the so yes, in ancient times, the Zhongdi Empire used fire arrows. Now things have progressed quite a bit. Now we can use a more explosive arrow.
Guys, uh,
He knocks the arrow, takes aim,
oh no.
and fires.
To where?
Pretty sure he's targeting the wagons that he shouldn't technically know have explosives in them.
Yeah, that seems. I don't know.
You're
How are
right.
the explosives packaged? Like, are they in boxes that are like skull,
Danger.
crossbones, TNT, or are they just normal crates?
They're normal crates. You're right. He absolutely shouldn't know that these contain explosives.
Okay.
But yet, he
And yet, so I don't know how to do an AC of a cart.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like,
Well, I
so
mean, you could have it do a dex save. Roll 0d20.
What? So the deck save is the AC of the cart?
Basically. I don't know if there's any kind of rule for hitting stationary targets.
I don't like a 14.
yeah, I guess it
Guess-
would just be like a difficulty check type of kind of like doing an animal handling thing or something like that.
Yeah, I should have planned that out a little better. But we'll say that the AC for hitting a cart is what? I should have decided this before I made the roll. Tell you what, we'll do this fairly. I'll just roll a d20. Okay. The carts have an AC of 6.
All right. I don't know if he can miss. I honestly do not.
Given he has a +9 to hit, no.
Not.
Unless on a natural 1 he accidentally drops the arrow and explodes at his feet.
All right. Then that means sorry.
No problem.
Celia is going to have to make a dex save. Oh yeah, this is what I was began to say earlier. The carts explode in a 30-foot radius. Uh, anyone within that radius has to make a dexterity save of 15 or take
Just outside.
10d10 fire damage.
Oof. So I know that we're using the graphic of the cart you provided, but if the Duke
That's right.
furnished all the carts for the explosives, we're using our cart for Fern in the gun. So there are no explosives in Fern's cart. Because it would have just been the repeater and like a few of our supplies, or like because some of us have a few more things than we can carry on our own.
You're right. That's fair. So if we're not using the map carts, where have you guys parked these carts?
I mean, we could claim these two are fine, then just put the third one like here, approximately the same distance away as these ones are from each other, just for simplicity's sake.
Yeah. I'm okay
Okay,
with that.
so keep this one where it is.
Yeah, we'll keep this as like our cart,
Okay.
and no, Sam, you need to move that cart like 10 more feet away.
Okay. Right there.
Yeah, where the squiggle is fine. Shoots one arrow, PKs the whole thing.
Beep.
The heck do you people have in those wagons?
Yeah,
I was just blowing up your supplies.
he should be like dazed and confused. You know, like he wasn't expecting anything to blow up.
Well, blow up, but not like that.
Not like he looks at the arrow.
It's like, man, these are good. It's like I need to be careful.
So Celia needs to roll her attempt not to die.
Well,
Dexterity save, right?
yes. So let's do that.
That she does.
Well,
Oh
Celia!
boy.
Life is hard.
Celia. Celia's about to be crispy.
So-
she's down to what, 11?
she is down to 13.
13.
Woo.
Acid and fire. Gee whiz. Don't get much
Okay,
worse than
so when somebody goes unconscious, does all of their like persistent damage effects stop at that point?
Uh,
Because like the acid damage,
Yeah.
like will that just
Right.
like
that would be automatic failed death saves. Yes.
so yes, the damage continues?
Yes.
Okay.
She can take her action to remove it when her turn comes.
Okay.
Because, yeah,
She
it
pretty
should
much
say that in the description of Acid Stream. It's take 2d4 acid damage at the beginning of each turn until they use an action to wipe the acid off of their skin.
Okay.
I will restore the Zhongdi Empire to its former glory, and you will not stand in my way. You may not have brought what I needed, but you will not be making it out of here alive. And that is the conclusion of. Oh, yeah. Multi attack.
No, you said he was done.
Right. Just Rowan is Rowan.
That's 25. This is a normal arrow aimed at. Let's see, who is in range?
We know who's in range.
Well, he attempts to fire at Felix, but
Of course he does.
Zoran has readied his action to protect Felix.
That he has?
So Zoran, like seeing the arrow let loose, jumps in the way, and instead takes the damage himself, taking 14 damage.
Oh.
All right. Does my armor class come into play?
It does,
But,
but it was a.
yeah,
So I'm not sure why he was at disadvantage. I think that was from his last fight.
Well, he's also out of optimal range because of the height of the tower. So
Holy.
45 feet plus, and the 80 feet from the tower, that's making his shot 90 feet long. So that's outside of his optimal range of 60 feet.
Longbows have a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
Oh.
well, it's all
Okay.
good because 18 is my armor class, so he will hit either way.
All right. That will conclude Rowan's turn.
Ah,
We need to retcon Bucky's turn.
Oh yeah,
We
Is
never
he's
got
not-
Bucky on the initiative.
oh, do I not?
That's true.
I must-
He's not on the initiative.
Let's see.
Fly, Bucky, fly.
I'll just. Oh, wow.
Oh, hello.
So does Bucky get like? He'll get one turn now and then a turn after Fern, just to.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do it that way.
All right.
Also, Bucky should be large.
Oh, yep.
He's a large creature.
Bucky should be large.
Bucky's a big
Living
boy.
large, Bucky.
All right, what's Bucky doing?
So Bucky is. Let's see. Yeah, Bucky's going
We have a
to
large gas station franchise across the
run
southern US.
up. Well, let me check that distance. Oh, let me. Here we go. All right. This is 10. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Bucky runs up beside Blue, and he is going to use his multi-attack against Kurzaluk. Yeah, I think I pronounced it right.
Kiziluk.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kizaluk.
close enough.
Okay. All right. So he
It's a
uses.
mouthful.
He unleashes his multi-attack against Kizaluk. Oh, I keep forgetting about this. Not how that works. But okay, 1d8 and 1d10. All right. So roll.
You should be able to just click on the attacks on his character sheet and roll them that way.
All right. I see. Yeah. So here's his beak attack. And here's his talons.
All right. The beak attack will hit. And old Kizzy has to make a con save. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, it was worth the shot. But at the very least,
Regardless, he still takes 8 damage.
nice going, Bucky. Bark, bark. Whoosh.
And then Bucky needs his 1d8 of sandstorm damage.
That's right.
Well, no sandstorm is applied at the beginning of your turn, and
So since he
technically,
started outside.
he started his turn outside, so it doesn't apply this turn.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Bucky. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask if you wanted to do anything else.
Oh, that will be all for Bucky.
All right. Then it's Fern's turn.
All right. Fern is going to stay focused on the dragon because it just... Oh.
Whew.
So if I use my action to clean off the acid, then I can't make any attacks this turn, can I?
To clean off the acid from yourself?
Yeah, because that takes an action.
You
No, you did dexterity.
Yeah, you made the save.
Fern didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's correct. Yeah, if you use your action to wipe off the acid, then you can't take the attack action. But regardless, you'll still take the acid damage for this turn.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
He's got to clean it off. So he's going to clean off the acid. And then... Now what else can he do? Okay, he's going to action surge.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack. With
Do it.
Peter.
All right. Let's see it.
Oh, another
Crit.
flurry.
Yes.
crit, 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 crit.
Oh!
What?
3,
Hello.
Okay.
4.
Good.
Hello.
The
Alright.
16s don't hit.
No. You know that his armor class is 17.
45.
Alright,
Something about that 3 out of 5.
we're gonna extra attack.
Yep, that's right.
Oh,
You got this, Fern. Yeah.
Hello. There it is. Bring it on home. No. There it is. Hello.
28. 37.
Plus the 45.
45.
Correct.
B10.
No.
Is that quite how math works?
82.
Come on, it could be.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Fern takes a little bit of time to quickly wipe the acid that's burning on him, and then jumps right back into the fray, pulling that hammer down on the repeater, dealing 82 damage.
Hello.
That- yeah. It's nuts. Okay.
That is good
Oh.
stuff.
All right. That means Felix is up next.
What about Bucky? Isn't he
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
higher in the turn order now?
Yes.
That's right.
Let me move him up.
I don't appreciate how nobody laughed at my joke of what Bucky was gonna do.
Something about gas stations or fast food restaurants?
Yeah.
I didn't quite hear it.
Looking at a large gas station franchise spreading across the South. That was Bucky's next action.
Okay.
I
I
thought
assumed
it
it was
was
referring to a
hilarious.
specific brand or
Nah,
something, so I wasn't catching it.
I'm
I'm
from
sorry,
Ohio. I'm
it
sorry.
is.
I completely missed it.
It is.
Like, it's not a
Bucky gas
Chick-fil-A
station.
reference.
Never
So I'm gonna say
mind.
it.
Never mind.
Well,
The
Bucky
exact
will
opposite of Chick-fil-A, eat more beef.
Yeah.
repeat his
Yeah.
last action of attacking. Ah,
Unfortunate.
yeah.
And he will take 5 bludgeoning damage from the sandstorm.
All
Oh.
right. What? D5 or I mean, sorry.
I already rolled it.
Okay.
5 damage.
All right. Let us do his hit points. And that will be all.
All right.
All right.
And in that case,
Okay.
Felix.
So when he hit the wagon with the explosives, did it also ignite the other wagon with explosives, or just the one?
Nope. The blast radius is
Too far away.
too far away.
Okay. And would I be in range to shoot at what's his name?
Rowan?
Yeah, Rowan.
Yeah, I believe hunting rifles. I've written them to have a range of 120 feet as well.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a couple shots at Rowan then.
And
All right.
he's 95 feet away.
Right.
Yes!
you're.
God! God!
Ow.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Hunter. This is why we gotta protect Felix.
Alright, so that's 31.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright.
So Rowan
Alright.
The first bite of pain as all of Felix's bullets find their mark. And
It won't be the last Rowan.
all right, that's all right.
Okay.
Anything
And
else? you want-
then,
Yeah.
let's see. I would like to give inspiration to Sir Orin.
All right.
Bardic inspiration.
All right, Zoran, you are inspired. You have a Did that go up? Let me check real quick. Because since you have leveled up, I want to make sure what the dice is now.
Should have.
Okay, yeah, it is a D10.
Nice.
So you have a
Right.
D10 which you can use for any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw you make within the next 10 minutes.
There you go.
I see.
All right. Anything else?
No, that'll end my turn.
All right. Then Zor Oren, you're up next.
All right. Yeah, should be able to. So Orn will move up to here and will take advantage of being inspired and will unleash 3. Well, he's going to unleash many attacks. So,
Oh, that's right.
so 1,
Oh.
2, 3, and then bonus attack. And then he's going to action surge and unleash 2 more attacks.
Well, you get 3.
Oh, okay.
Each attack action, you make 3 attacks.
All right. So just going to do that. And so, yes, that is a total of 7 attacks.
So that's 7, 38, 50, plus 24. 74 slashing and radiant damage.
Yes.
Mm.
All aimed at Kizaluk.
So how's he looking?
Does he look like exceptionally weak to radiant damage because he's sided with darkness?
He is not looking good. He's got several wounds on him right now. But if you want to know exact numbers, you could always scan him.
Well, I do not have the scan ability, but that's all good. I will leave it up to those to others. For now, after all those attacks, I think Soren has done all he can do for this turn.
Alrighty. Then Blue, you're
Alright.
up.
Can I attempt to intimidate and still attack?
No, those would be different actions. Like making a skill check would be an additional action.
Oh, thank you, Fern, for doing math. Okay. Click here. -4. Alright, then I was trying to come up with something witty, but ain't nobody got time for that. This is turn 2 of our rage, so we are frenzied. So we are going to do our attack and our extra attack and our frenzy bonus attack.
What in the world is with all these crits?
We've been saving them.
Yes.
We're angry. The whole party
Yes.
is raging. We saved Rowan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Blue, I forgot to tell you, and this is a homebrew thing, but Blue actually has a raging aura, and any friendly token within 9,000 feet of him gets all of my raging buffs. So there's the aura circle, just so you can.
Okay, well, I'm glad that it's clear.
It's
That's
super homebrew.
additional-
Like I'm play testing it right now, so.
Oh man.
That's additional 63 rage and slashing damage.
Hello.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 on my extra damage die. That's so sad.
Can't win them all.
It's true.
It's all good.
All
Man.
right. Yes.
That,
Blood,
that will
a
conclude.
green ichor, drips down the side of Kiziluk as he is beginning to show more and more of his wounds. You see, for a brief moment, a look of hesitation come across his face.
Oh, maybe we could persuade him at this moment.
A speech is an action, and I chose to use all of my actions swinging the axe. So, unless Seth's going to
that's
let us
fair.
initiate some sort of dialogue outside
Well,
of combat turns.
Speaking is like a free action you can do on your turn, but like trying to intimidate someone, like
Okay.
doing an actual ability check, that's a separate action.
Axton. Yes, I used all my Axtons. Then Blue is gonna say just like a Snyder mark of, I was always taught that the dragons were wise, but siding with Rowan is the biggest mistake ever. This is all in Draconic.
All right. As he dwells on that, we switch over to the salamander, who is hanging on to a thread of life.
Albrecht is angry, Albrecht is
Offended.
And he will begin making his attacks against Albrecht. That is a critical miss with the tail.
Beautiful.
Two-handed
Does-
spear does hit. Like,
Dealing,
meat hit, right?
yes.
Then, yeah.
All right, for a total of 11 damage. How intimidating.
How heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And he is literally like in between a rock and a hard place. He has no recourse. So that is the end of his turn.
He could try
All
running.
right.
Attack of
He could. He could try to run. You know what? It's literally his only chance of survival. So he is going to attempt to flee.
Don't let him get away, boys!
So,
So
would we have
Simon-
advantages since we're still flanking?
Yeah, I guess. Since you will have him flanked as you make the attacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Just for
28 slashing
thoroughness.
damage from both sides.
Yeah, as he attempts to like slither away, he is chopped cleanly in half by two axes coming from two opposite directions.
Mm.
Well, we'll say for flavor that
For flavor.
oh, you take 3 burning damage.
Well, I think it was well worth it.
For flavor, since the slug is still over there, Simon and Albrecht make eye contact and they swing and they just push the corpse over there with their swing.
Yeah, he
Like-
got to there. All right. Then that brings us to Celia's turn.
Oh, Celia.
Yeah, she's in a bad shape.
Blue's
Okay,
raging
so-
and has no idea.
All right. Are you like shouting out any sort of advice for her? Like,
Oh,
Does she know Draconic?
she does not.
Okay, then she wouldn't have heard any of Fern's crude remarks about the acid. Because he would have been like, stupid acid, as he cleaned it off. But she didn't understand any of that. So, like, I would like her to clean it off. Like, try to move and, like, heal herself.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. And that seems like a rather,
Self-preservation sort of thing.
yeah, a reasonable thing to do. In that case, she will use her action to clean off the acid from herself. And attempt to get further away so that she's no longer in range of Rowan's arrows. But unfortunately, she only has 1 action, so that will be. Oh, and she will automatically take the 2d4.
And can you take her acid marker off?
Oh, yep. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That will be it for her turn. Still on her feet. And it is now Simon's turn.
Like, can he do a charge gore from there into the dragon, or?
Yes,
Cool.
he can. Leave his movement speed. Yeah, he has 40 feet of movement speed.
Nice.
Because he's a Minotaur.
Minotaur.
So he'll just charge straight at it and makes the all important.
Oh.
Hate to see it.
Ah,
Okay.
how do you miss something that large?
Why didn't he roll like that when he was goring me?
However,
Scales aren't as hard.
comma,
you know why.
I don't know what.
he does have the reckless trait.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So he is going to open himself up to attacks and go for 1 more.
Yes.
Ooh. Hello.
Simon would like to rage.
Simon would.
2d8. I like how it doesn't specify a size limit on the charge ability.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he can shove around gargantuan creatures. Like,
Dragon back.
but Kiseluk still has
Large thing.
Oh!
Nope.
Oh! Caught off
Okay.
balance.
Caught off balance. So out of nowhere, Simon just charges in recklessly and completely topples a giant dragon.
Nice. It's rooted.
Lit.
Prone.
Man, Look is probably just like,
What
so
the?
what?
I should not have gotten out of bed this morning.
I should have stayed in the sand.
I should have stayed in the sand.
They're always said, never listen to strange elves. What did I do?
All right. That is the end of Simon's turn. Which means Albrecht is up next.
That was a combination of the two. It's like, why is that number coming out weird? Alright.
If you're 90 feet away, that's 120 feet. Assuming that the tower has straight sides for this geometry.
Yes. That is a safe assumption.
So in a straight line towards him would pretty much beat that. Five. 65. How far away does that put you? 103 feet. Come on, Albrecht, just lean forward a bit. Alright, Albrecht's joining the shoot at Rowan bandwagon. Looks fun.
Oh man, I've got to get the bandwagon on that.
Do with disadvantage.
It is
Amazing.
quite fun.
See, Rowan,
Against all odds, Albrecht runs over and just casually shoots a crossbow bolt, which perfectly crests over the tower walls and finds its mark in Rowan's armor.
On this Monday, you're gonna die, you filthy traitor! Albrecht shouts very angrily up at him.
Alrighty. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. That brings us to Kiseluk's turn.
He's prone.
He is prone. So, he uses half of his movement to stand up again. And then,
Rolls low enough, can you pull back over? Oh.
no, well, when you're prone, all you have to do is stand up, right, to end the prone condition. But it takes half of your movement.
Yeah.
And instead of, well, I'll just roll this for formality. Yeah. And he is not very pleased with Simon at the moment. And he is going to direct his attacks towards the Minotaur, who just made him look silly.
Oh, rip!
Oh, yeah. I see. Like.
Okay.
that's actually interesting, especially if they succeeds.
All right. The sand wave attack applies in a 10-foot square. So, okay, yeah, he can't target blue with that, so it doesn't matter. So Simon is going to have to make strength saving throw.
Yeah, Simon, nat 20. This is why I wanted Simon here.
Oh man.
So you see as this gargantuan dragon brings his full might, swinging his tail towards Simon, picking up a wave of sand. But Simon is barely like moved back, and he just stays standing on his feet. He does take the damage though.
Man, that's an embarrassing situation right there. Like,
What's
it's
the matter, dragon? Can't keep your feet.
oh man. If other dragons were watching at this time, that would be a terrible situation.
Pretty devastating. All right.
So we skipped Rowan's turn and Fern's turn. Somehow with
Oh.
misclicks.
Oh yeah, that's my bad.
Not that I want Rowan to do anything. He's fine, but I want Fern to do things.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up is Rowan's turn. Oh boy. Seeing the way things are going, he decides to take aim at another one of the barrels and lets loose an explosive arrow. But he does so, I guess technically, since he's attacking.
70.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to
It would
specify.
technically be 106 feet to that cart.
But didn't we say that this card over here is like the real one?
You said there were 3 carts full of explosives, correct?
Yes.
He's
Okay.
blown up this one. We're saying that one's real, and then that one's the last explosive cart.
Yeah, and then this is the party cart. That has no explosives.
Okay.
So, if you have the Pythagorean calculator pulled up, how far can he shoot with 120 feet of range?
That's probably actually a lot simpler to just punch in. He can shoot 89.4 feet.
Okay.
Hello.
So 85 feet he can hit without disadvantage.
Still, it's out of range.
Woo.
They are not. All right. He will take out as his second explosive arrow and aim it at this cart, which is within range. And since he statistically can't miss, we will forego the roll.
All right.
It's true with the AC of the carts.
We inspired the cart. I'm just messing.
You think you are so smart, but I have already seen everything. And that will conclude. Ah, dagnabbit! I keep saying that's going to conclude.
Ah, you said it.
Like, he would have time to attack, but he keeps bending it like a proselytizing little nut job.
Yeah.
Alright.
He keeps monologuing instead of attacking.
Classic villain.
Yeah.
Oh, he is going to take another shot at Felix.
You got this, Felix.
Oof. 9 piercing. All right. Now his turn is concluded,
Alright.
which brings us to Fern.
Fern, Slayer of Manticores. Alright. So Fern had been largely focused solely on the dragon, and then all of a sudden Ulbrich, runs into frame and shoots a crossbow bolt. So Fern's eyes follow the bolt to the mark. And so now Fern is going to rotate and take up aim at Rowan at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because the repeater's range is 60, max range of 180 at disadvantage.
And he's at 103. Get him, Fern! Get him, Fern!
Nice.
Okay, there it is.
Oh man.
I suppose the 13 probably doesn't hit.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Well, the 3 out of 5 is still just mad.
Repeater on a roll of a natural 1. The repeater jams.
This man.
Damage for that bullet, because we've broken all the bullets out, is lost. Okay. So, Fern is going to have to take an action. Do I have that as a bonus action?
So
Can I
I think the
unjam guns?
Gunslinger actually has something specifically for this, right?
I thought the gunslinger had unjam guns as a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it does. Let me check. Pulling it up.
Yeah. Alright, thank you. We have 25 bullets left in this magazine.
All right.
Okay, it says you can use Tinkerer's tools to repair damaged firearms. Okay, upon reaching 10th level, you learn how to quickly attempt to fix a jammed gun. You can
Okay.
spend a grit point to attempt to repair a misfired but not broken firearm as a bonus action.
Alright, I'm fighter. I'm level 9, so I don't have that yet. Alright, so then I will use Quick Draw to switch to my rifle, and I'm going to attempt the trick shot of Dazing Shot.
Okay.
-1 grit point. And hunting rifle is going to be at disadvantage as well. Yes!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Rowan
That
has
is-
taken 47 piercing damage from Fern this turn.
Oof. And that's a con save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the DC was... I know it doesn't really matter because he rolled a dirty 20 for it. 8 plus proficiency plus dexterity. So 8 plus 4, 12 plus dex is 4. So 16. That was a DC 16.
Okay. Yep. He makes the save, and he is.
Oh, no.
But
65. Man, he failed.
Sorry about that.
that is. Okay. Rowan becomes more and more damaged as the fight goes on. You can see some blood appearing on his otherwise pristine armor. And that does Fern want to do anything else?
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Bucky's turn.
Okay. Uh, hmm. Bucky is going to move here to flank. Well, because of how large this guy is, can he be flanked in the normal way?
I'm going to say yes, because flanking only refers to how likely your attacks are to hit.
Okay. So yes, Bucky will flank Zigaluk. I can anyway. And will do his usual 2 attacks. Beak. Talons.
Both crits. Good job, Bucky.
That's
Oh,
what's up.
yeah.
What in the world?
Bork.
Bucky will take 7 damage from the sandstorm. But
All right.
he does 29, and I have to make
Be an
some
infernal
constitution.
wound, I believe.
Yes, I have to make some constitution saving throws.
Yep.
Oh! Fails for the infernal wound. So that means Kiziluk will start taking 1d10 damage at the start of each of his turns, which can stack.
That's what's up. Zorn smiles at Bucky. Bucky doesn't say anything, but he has like a proud look on his face. But yep, that will end Bucky's turn.
All right. Then that means Felix is up next.
All right. Let's bring it all down. All right. Felix would like to shoot at. Why do I keep forgetting his name?
Rowan.
Owen.
Rowan,
That dirty
Yeah.
traitor, Rowan.
Beto Owen.
the dirty scumbag on the tower.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Rowan. Yes. Gonna be using my push stops on him.
No! Yay!
Yay!
All right. Fire off your shots. The first one goes wide, but the second one finds its mark. As Rowan grimaces from pain from these wounds. That's another 10 damage.
Right. I would also like to give bardic inspiration to Sir Orin.
All right. Well, did you use your bardic inspiration from last time?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
times
I
out
didn't say
after
what.
like 5
Well,
minutes or 10 minutes.
it times out after 10 minutes, but that's like 100 rounds of combat.
Oh, okay. So, okay, never mind. um,
No, I actually didn't use it.
No, I think you said something like you were going to use it, but didn't actually.
Yeah. I could have used it for that last attack I did because I missed, but I forgot about it. I never did actually use
gotcha.
it.
Yeah, I think you have to say you're going to use it before you make the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to know, you have to declare you're using it before you learn whether or not it hits or misses.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, if we're paying attention and like metagaming, we can know whether or not, but officially you have to know before the DM says that'll miss.
I see. All right.
Just a second, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I gotta say, this is
It's
going
going
way better than expected.
quite swimmingly, I would say.
Okay. We're good. Uh, so, what are you doing with your bonus action?
Um, so can I give bardic inspiration then to a different character, or can I only use that once?
Yeah, you can give bardic inspiration to a different character.
Okay. I'll give it to Blue then.
Cool.
All right. So, how does your character inspire others? Do they do it with words? A lot of bards use music. Like maybe you sing.
With music, yeah.
All right.
What do
So,
you sing?
What do I sing? Oh, let's see. Blue, Blue, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can.
Yay!
Go Blue.
I feel inspired.
I'm glad.
amazing.
Instant hit.
All right. Oh, I wanted to go ahead and ask, how are you guys doing on time?
I'm good.
Like, I know it's
Yeah,
getting
I'm
late.
good.
Yeah, I'm
It's
good
only
time
11
wise.
over here in the on the eastern seaboard.
Uh,
Indeed.
do you guys mind if I take a quick restroom break?
We mind. I mind.
Well, sorry. I'll be right back.
You hold it. No, I'm
Hmm. So, have you figured out what happened with your natural one roll?
On
Ooh.
the time travel?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. I'm still waiting for all of this to be a dream. Like, but from what Rowan said, he's seen this all before. So is that how he knew that the barrels were full of explosives?
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm. Huh.
uh, oh no. Are we gonna gonna have to do this all again.
Because I anticipate, even if he's like saw some of our plots or plans before, it seems like this isn't going like it did before. If he's living this event a second time. Well, I guess unless he told the dragon specifically how it went. Sorry about that. Unless he told the dragon specifically how it went last time, the dragon seems surprised by this outcome. Like the dragon's regretting his decisions a little bit. I don't hear anything if you guys are responding.
No, I've just been quiet.
No, nobody cares.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard anything either.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a peek. I can tell you that. So when I say that a creature is like bloodied, it means that they're below half health,
Uh-huh.
practically speaking.
Okay.
So
I'm back.
now you're getting into the fun part of it.
Don't shut up. The fun part.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Ready?
No,
Then let's continue.
I'm sure we're not.
All right, Zoran, it is your turn.
All right. Zorn also will flank said creature and see here. That's right, but that's fine. Yeah, I guess that ability won't really do much. Well, we will go with the 3 attacks.
Oh.
Well, almost got the 3rd one. Actually, I didn't let you know, did I? Oh well.
Well, you still have a bonus action attack you can do.
Then
You
I
sure
will do the bonus action attack, and I would like to use the bardic inspiration with this attack.
There you go.
All right. Roll that d10.
Oh,
Well, I guess I should roll it
yeah.
anyway, but here we go.
Yes, a 36 hits.
That's
22
Well-
slashing and radiant damage.
But I will say
oh
that
man.
We are we're flanking, so he would have had advantage.
that's yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's my bad. Like that's the whole reason you moved around to flank.
That is true. I forgot too, so it's fine.
Well, roll 3 more attacks.
All right, with the advantage.
No, just regular.
Okay.
Oh,
Just to see if you crit.
God.
Okay. All right.
So let's see. This 8 plus 6 plus 14 plus 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
32
Oh,
and
you did that, Matt. Thank you.
yeah, Matt's over here. Matt's over here saving me a lot of work, which I appreciate.
Ulrich's on the battlefield with his abacus. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Very good. No, keeping up.
calculating distances, total damage.
30 plus 14, so that's 44
Oh, okay. All right.
with all the attacks hitting.
Okay.
Are
All
you
right.
sure that you won't change your mind? It's not too late. Don't help this evil traitor.
Kislik does not respond, for it is not his turn.
So he probably doesn't know common.
Fair point.
It's true.
All right, which brings us to Blue.
Blue.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so Zoran, you take 5 damage from the sandstorm. Blue, you take 1. Quick maths.
Yay.
Wait, I only take 1?
No, you take 5. I take 1.
Oh,
need
okay.
You need to range before you can start reducing your damage input. Alright, Frenzied Rage. Here we go. First attack. With advantage. Extra attack. And Frenzied
You?
bonus.
Oh, man.
Wait, Bardic Inspiration.
Oh. Ye-
Okay, roll that d10.
What's a d10? Oh,
So,
oh man.
He's a good bard.
Last one is an 18 to
yeah,
hit.
man.
18 hits.
Yay!
Ooh.
So that's 40.
Man. This is just going really good.
It is going really well.
For now.
Mm.
That will conclude Blue's turn.
All right. Salamander is gone. Might as well remove him from the turn order. Which means it's Celia's turn. She will go ahead and use her action to heal up a little bit.
She's the baddest. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gaining 10 HP from a potion she was carrying.
All right.
And we'll move up so that she might be in range for her next turn. I think she's still out of range of. Yeah, still out of range of Rowan.
Woo!
All right. Oh, Simon.
Simon!
Uh,
Simon backs up 10 feet. Charge Gore. He's got 40 feet of movement. He can walk 10 away and come right back.
You're not wrong.
He did it to me in the hallway. It hurt.
Yep. So he'll start off taking 7 damage. He is down to 77 now, which is still plenty.
Yeah.
That is true.
So he will take your advice if you advise him to try to do another rushing attack.
Sure. You'll be like, charge him again! Knock him over!
Sounds like a good idea to me. Doop. That means Kislev does get a bite attack. How in the world?
Minotaur.
He's distracted.
I guess. I don't know what's going on with.
It's the sheer footed of a minotaur, like the hooves. It just can't quite.
I guess. Who knows? He's just 2 crit fails in a row against Simon. Amazing.
Man.
So Simon backs up unfazed and rushes forward.
oh,
He is a
Reckless.
reckless.
Reckless. Yeah!
So that's another 2d8. 18. So let's see how old Kizzy does. Wow. Wow. Incredible.
It is.
incredible.
Man.
What kind of health level are we looking at for this guy now?
So
Not doing great.
he is definitely not doing very good. All right. Did you trip again? Pathetic. All right. That'll be Simon's turn. And Ulbrich. That brings it around to you. As the dragon guardian of the tower gets bullied in a circle. He's literally surrounded on all 4 sides, getting knocked over again and again.
I'm just gonna keep going with that heavy crossbow, see what we can do. And unfortunately, I hit the wall that time.
Yikes.
Yeah. There's those nat ones.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action for second wind.
All right.
13 hit points back.
Nice.
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and do action surge and shoot at him again.
Did you already do action surge for the salamander?
No,
Oh, okay.
I
Fern
just did 3
action
attacks.
surged when he was washing the acid off.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, so perfectly balanced as all things should be. Natural 1 followed by a natural 20. The first one was a
Test.
test. A 0. You're zeroed in now.
Wind shifted slightly, but I adjusted for it.
Indeed. And hit Rowan square in his armor for 15 damage.
Man.
You can't win. Just come down here already.
I already have one.
1 brain cell.
Got him.
Takes 1d4 mental damage.
1d4 psychic damage.
Dude, like if I had an extra level, just put 1 into Bart just so I could have vicious mockery.
Yes. Vicious mockery. Oh, man.
All right. It's time for Big Boy again. Righting himself, he decides not to attack Simon again. And instead makes a bite for Blue. What in the world? This is... Somebody rigged my dice.
Mm.
I mean,
Okay.
he's sort of getting poked from all sides. I imagine that is a bit difficult
Yeah.
to focus and concentrate.
I
All
also
right.
used the Dragon Wren shout at the beginning of this.
Oh, that's what it was.
Fucking Ren.
Curse you.
That also misses.
Okay. Natural 1 followed by a 4. This is fine. So.
He's just losing his will to fight.
Yep. So he uses the remaining half of his movement speed to burrow underground. Disappearing in a massive cavern. Which means opportunity attacks.
Yes. With advantage?
Yes.
Crit! Yes!
What in the world?
Oh!
Come on, Bucky.
Almost max damage.
Oh my
Bucky, you're
god.
there too.
Yeah, get Bucky.
Oh, that's right.
It's like
that's
a
right.
peck.
Bucky.
Yeah. Well, I should build up on that talents thing. If
Where did he
possible.
go?
Oh well.
He just disappeared.
Oh, that's right. He still has to take that 1d10.
Simon, did Simon get his advantage?
Nice.
Yeah. He rolled a...
Oh, okay,
He missed
rolled
it
again.
first, and
Got
then
it.
I rolled again. And he got much more damage the second time.
All right,
Uh,
Albrecht, what's the count?
Oh, I forgot to roll Bucky with advantage, so I'll just roll again. I think it still missed.
Meets it beats.
Oh,
That is a successful attack.
Alright,
Nice.
so
Let's
that
see if
This?
Kismet can save.
this.
Okay, he does save against the second stack.
Okay.
That
Oh my goodness.
67 damage. plus the 3, apparently, from
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the
1d10.
From
Yep.
the wound. Yep.
70.
That's an even 70 damage.
Yes!
Hello. Oh,
This is
this is
not gonna
good.
lie. I did not think it would be going like this, but here we are.
Here we are.
All right. So that is Kiziluk's turn.
I'm surprised he's still alive.
He has literally not done any damage except for like his no save sandstorm damage.
Yeah.
No, the acid
Oh, yeah, that's
line.
The first turn with the acid stream, which reminds me. Nope.
Yeah, everybody's clean of the acid, so.
Yep. Good grief. Okay. He's looking in really bad shape.
It's good to know.
I no longer see his icon.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's
Underground.
underground.
He's burrowed underground.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought you were being in character as Felix when you were asking where he went.
Oh no, I just really couldn't see him.
All right.
Really should have invested in crossbow expert.
So now how are we gonna shoot at him and stab him?
Leave him be for now. If he wants to stay out of the fight, he can stay out of the fight. We could just keep shooting our main focus.
That is true.
Sure. I have a sneaking suspicion that he's healing under there, though, and that makes me mad.
If he's dumb enough to come back up, he'll get the same thing he got before he ran away.
All right. And in that case, Rowan assessing the situation. This is not how it was supposed to go. He will make 2 longbow attacks against. Let's see. Both against Albrecht, who has probably done the most damage to him. Well, besides Fern.
Sounds good.
Oh,
27 will hit. 16 will not.
I'd say this calls for some drastic measures. He will bonus action dash.
Oh boy.
oh, what? Off an 80-foot tower?
Hopefully. I'd love to roll that bludgeoning damage.
No.
I would gladly calculate that damage for you.
Nope. He runs back towards the center of the tower.
Oh.
Is he heading back inside?
And disappears into the doorway.
Try run, little scared boy, run.
All right. That brings us to Fern's turn. There are currently no visible targets.
Alright, Fern is going to relish in this unprecedented opportunity to fix the gun.
Oh, that's right. It was broken.
It was jammed. It's not broken. There's a big difference. So, yeah, we're going to use this action to unjam the gun.
All right.
Now, when we unjam it, does that still counts against its 2 misfires in a single combat? Yes.
Yes.
Like fixing that doesn't reset. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can he drink a health potion as well? Or
No, since that used his action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then he is after repairing, he's just kind of ready. He's not preparing anything because he can't.
All right.
Oh, wait. Second wind. Second wind. Bonus action. Here we go. Here we go.
It's a fighter.
I'm like, there's got to be something I'm missing. 7. All right, we healed
So
for 7.
it's 1d10 plus fighter level. So that's 7 plus 9 is 16.
16. Wow. All right. That will conclude his turn.
All right. At the end of Fern's turn, Kiziluk takes a legendary action.
Man, where'd he go? Oh, come on.
Ooh. All right.
Where's the vortex?
A 50-foot radius centered on him. So he is currently underneath you, right about here.
I didn't see any
Where?
flares or anything.
Me
I didn't know that.
neither.
Right here?
Here.
Right back at the dot where he went under.
Oh,
For some?
sorry. Like
Oh,
here?
okay.
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 Oh, come on.
So that's... Yeah.
Yep. So,
Oh.
dexterity saving throw. Oh, well, I failed anyway. Didn't mean to have advantage on.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Fern. Come on, Fern. Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Hmm. So, oh yeah, Simon and Celia. That's for Simon.
Man, he got everybody except for.
Yep. So everyone's speed is reduced to 0 until you take your turn to free yourselves. And that. Oh yeah, Bucky.
Oh, right. Let's see.
Come on, Bucky. Use those wings.
I think this is correct.
Yeah, Bucky!
Hello.
Bucky for the win.
Bucky remains free.
Bucky and Fern, the dream team.
Yes.
Whew.
All right. Brings it to Felix.
Right. So what do we have to do to free ourselves of
You have to
an
take.
athletics or?
No, it's not a check. It just takes your turn to free yourself.
Okay. Um. So I don't. Would I not do anything this turn then?
Yep, you spend the entire turn digging yourself out of the sand, pretty much.
Okay. Well, that's my turn then, I suppose.
Is everyone else doing the same?
Hang on.
Zoran is, yeah.
Hang on.
All right.
Oh, you Zoran, you're fine. I'm wearing
Alright.
that ring.
Oh.
That time
are.
ring.
You are.
I'm gonna hit the button on the ring.
Okay.
Because in the past, it took me back about 6 seconds. And I was where I was and in the same posture I was. So theoretically, I would not be ensnared. Because I wasn't at the beginning of last round.
All right. So, Blue, you, considering that you might be able to travel back in time just a little bit, focus and activate the ring. You find yourself automatically free from the sand.
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
I would like to attack. I would like to move and attack the ground.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, I'm still rolling this fern. Oh, wait, that shouldn't have been advantaged.
26.
26 is still good.
Is there any indication that I hit the dragon underground?
There is no indication, but since you have made an attack this turn, your rage persists.
All right, there we go. That was the big goal. Because when he pops back up, I want to be damage resistant. Okay, that will conclude Blue's turn.
Nice.
That's a pretty clever use of the ring, not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Because if you had done it the traditional way, you wouldn't have had an attack or movement at all.
Yeah. And it would have kicked me out of rage, and then I would have been taking full damage when he pops out of the ground.
All right. So Celia will also spend her turn freeing herself from the sand, as well as Simon. And what about you, Albrecht?
Albrecht will probably just do the same. It's
All
more
right.
useful with melee weapons than ranged weapons, and those involve movement.
All right. Probably surprising no one. Kiziluk pops out of the ground once again. Oh, and begins making attacks against Blue.
Do I have to, do I get pushed back when he comes out?
Hold on just a second. Okay, finally. You are going to make a strength saving throw. Which
You
you
got
do
this,
have
Blue.
advantage on because you are raging.
You got
Still
this.
Fern.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to click that little button down there. All right.
All right. So yes, you are not grappled, and instead are pushed to the side.
Okay.
But you do take 18, rounded down to 9, and then 23, which halved because you saved against it, is 11, and then half. Well, no, not halved again, because you don't have any resistance to acid damage.
Correct. I do not. I am Lightning Drake.
Yep. But the dragon takes 4 damage from your reactive armor.
Oh.
It's the first time he's activated that.
Yeah.
You say that like it wasn't
This
the
is
first
the
time.
first time he's made a successful attack against
That is
against
true.
anyone.
Outside of the acid. Yeah. The acid spit was very effective.
Yeah, like his very first turn was like, yeah. And
He's
then
like,
after this, like,
I'm
What?
here. Bleeps. And then we were like, we don't care.
All right. For his second attack. Okay.
Still on blue.
Still on blue.
21.
nice. Man.
It's minus 10 bludgeoning.
Yep, halved. Yep, you only take 10 bludgeoning damage. Oh boy.
And I'm not prone. Alright. I can work with this.
All right. Rowan's turn passes by. He is not there. Fern's turn.
Fern. Mighty
Bring the heat,
Slayer of
Fern.
Manticores. Alright, we're gonna attempt to light him up with the repeater.
All right, go for it.
Light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up.
Oh,
3,
come on.
Well, the
Hey.
next 3 will hit.
4,
As is tradition.
5.
Hello.
Yes.
It is indeed.
It does indeed.
Alright, and extra attack. Crit!
Crit.
Oh!
3.
Oh,
No, there's the second misfire.
That's problematic.
That is problematic.
All right,
Drop those dice.
15 feet. So, Ulbrich, you are within range for 4d10 force damage.
hang in there, all brick. Woo.
Okay, so he took 81 piercing damage before the misfire.
Okay, so 81. Oh. So, as Fern relentlessly holds down the trigger of the repeater on the gun with no sense of self-preservation, he manages to empty. Oh wait, have you guys been reloading?
We haven't emptied a
We haven't
magazine
needed to.
yet.
Okay.
We're at 17 rounds of the first 50 mag.
Oh yeah.
I've been keeping
In
track.
that
Yeah.
case, the uh, this sand dragon who has emerged dies defending the tower as he is riddled with bullets.
Yes!
Yeah!
Fern Slayer of Dragons.
Probably not best to share that title when we go back to report on our progress.
Yep.
Just saying.
It's in Draconic.
And you are, for all intents and purposes, out of combat.
All right. Ooh. We did it, guys.
Owen's
Way
still
to
up there.
go. Yeah. How's everyone looking?
Well, I've been a little better. Are there small like pebbles or stuff like mixed in with the sand, like that's about the size of a walnut or something?
Uh, you could find one if you looked for one.
All
There are
right.
some smooth stones.
Fern is gonna throw one of them at Albrecht to try to get his attention.
Albrecht looks over.
Okay, so Fern starts going on in Draconic, and it's like pointing at you, pointing at the gun, pointing at the and then like little Fern arms going like explosion. Think of a mad Italian. How there's like a lot of arm movements that you see in like mob movies. There's just a whole bunch of rapid speaking. He's clearly very upset that the gun is broken, and he wants your help. He's trying to get you, help. Yes, good. Come closer. Fern, you, gun, holds up tools.
Oh, all right. Well, just relax. We'll get it working, Fern.
All right, tinkering tools. I don't have those loaded in.
You all right, Simon?
Yeah, I'm all right. That was, for all his size, that dragon kind of went down easy.
Yeah, that was quite surprising. Bark, bark. Bucky's kind of checking on Celia to the best of his ability.
I figured dexterity would be the proficiency for those tools.
Yeah.
So a dex save with advantage, 17 to fix the repeater, getting it reset back to 0 misfires. Or
You
like
successfully-
rebuilding.
Yeah, you spend a few seconds checking the gun, cleaning it out.
Cool.
What are the rest of you doing?
Fern like fist bumps Albrecht.
Zorn, a small temptation of taking some of the sand dragon scales came over him, but he went to Blue and said, Blue, looting this dragon would not be a good idea, would it?
I don't think so. Also, I don't think we have a luxury of time, because of just the sheer quantity of scales, that this elder drake has. So, it seems there's more pressing matters inside. So, if we patch ourselves up, it might be best to try to, maybe leave like a guard behind to try to prevent, the rest of the explosives, or if we move those inside the door so he can't shoot an arrow down from the top and blow more up.
Ah, that is true.
Should we go ahead and try to set this tower up ablaze with what we have left?
I mean, he's He's gonna be in the room we need to get to. Like, he'll be in the control room. That up between us and it. Still, we should get the explosives inside, yes.
Alright, so Fern is also going to drink a health potion. Taking him up by 10. How much are greater healing potions?
Greater healing potions heal for 20.
Okay, Blue's going to drink one of his greater healing potions. 108. Who are we kidding? Blue's going to drink both of them. We cannot heal over 100%, can we?
No.
Okay. Alright, so then Blue will go over to Ulbrich and try to devise a plan. Ulbrich, do you think we should leave the repeater out here? Should we have a team carrying it inside? It was quite helpful. But I also know that we have a lot of explosives we need to move. And, time is of the essence.
I mean, we can't really just leave it undefended. We should at least bring it inside the front door. It's like, even if we don't bring it through with us.
Alright, I don't remember how many total crates of explosives we got. And then I
3
imagine
carts
it was
worth.
just... Yeah, I imagine it was divided evenly by the carts.
Yes, 3 carts worth. So I think a cart can hold... Look this up. So it can hold up to... That doesn't sound right. 200 pounds of materials?
Perhaps it discerns the difference between carts and wagons.
Oh, so never mind. The cart itself weighs 200 pounds.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, it doesn't actually have an amount listed. So we will say
Infinity.
what, 1,000 pounds?
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Like from Valheim, like it's hard moving a 1,000-pound cart, but it's still manageable, especially on like relatively level terrain.
Unfortunately, this is not really level terrain.
Yeah, but we had like camels and stuff helping us move things.
True.
All right. Thank you, Jeremiah.
No problem.
All right.
Ouch.
So, in between Blue and Fern, since Bucky is working elsewhere, they would move this cart.
All right. It's rough going, as pulling a cart in the desert has been, but you successfully move the cart in front of the tower. As the wind blows through the desert, you still can't hear any noise until you begin to hear faintly from inside soft this whirring of machinery. It sounds.
Guys, I think we have to move.
All right.
Here it goes.
I can hear machines. Does it sound like when we activated the tower?
Yes.
Guys, I think he's activating the tower.
Oh, yeah, we better hurry.
Aye.
So Fern is gonna. That's the wrong marker. Fern is gonna man the gun. Blue is going to grab a case of the explosives. And then go running inside.
Nice.
All right. Is anybody following Blue into the tower?
Please don't make me go alone.
Sword and Bucky are following him.
Yeah. I'll follow him as two.
Presumably Celia and Simon are coming as well.
Yes. That's safe to assume.
Alright, if no one else is currently, Ulbrich will work on getting the cart with the gun inside.
Okay.
Fern is helping with that.
Okay.
Because
All right.
we didn't know if we were leaving the gun outside or. So Fern jumped up on there, but once he sees you start moving the cart, he'll help.
Well, we don't have to preserve anything, so we can feel free to have the repeater gun just shoot everything.
I mean, that is true.
Like, if we want to ruin his time travel attempt as much as possible, just wreck everything.
All right. So, what's the strategy for going inside? Are you just going to run straight up to the second floor, or what?
We don't have enough explosives to just obliterate the entire first story like playing 7 Days. So,
Yeah, I guess.
provided
I
we
guess.
don't see any traps or anything along our way, yeah.
Are you looking for traps?
Felix, would you please scan for traps?
Hey, I will indeed.
Oh, I've got to get this set up anyway. It's still from last time.
Oh, look,
Okay.
it's old Fern. He's so cute.
Yay!
They'll say it looks like he has a top hat.
It's because he does.
Ooh!
All right.
Oh wow, that was interesting. I couldn't drag the token through this area. I didn't realize
Correct.
that. Interesting.
Yep, this map actually has walls.
Nice.
Let's. Where did I put Simon?
Yo!
All right. As you reach the second floor, not having triggered any traps, you hear the whirring of machinery coming from the other side of the door.
Well,
I remember this room.
Blue Blue's gonna go over there and attempt to open the door.
Sora will back him up.
Quickly remembering the code from last time, you type it in, and the door slides open.
All right. Blue is going to say, Felix, the magic box, do your thing again. And then Blue is going to attempt to smash one of these power orbs with his great axe.
Okay.
What magic ball?
The computer.
Let me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, make an attack roll.
Woo!
A 31 is more than sufficient.
Oh, I would like the record to show that I am resistant to lightning damage.
Indeed, you are. And a good thing, too. Because you take 10d10 lightning damage as you
Oh.
smash into a time machine's power supply.
I anticipated this.
Well, that's good. That's good.
All right, let's drop those dice.
Oh man. By chance, does his destroying that have an effect on the other two orbs?
Not on the other two orbs, but
Ah,
the
so-
orb he smashed is clearly non functional, and the whirring of the machinery begins to die down.
Ooh. Oh, you okay, Blue?
Yeah, as Felix, as you're standing at the monitor, it dims slightly.
Understandably.
Quick, Rowan should be down soon.
Right. Here, take. Do you have any potions on you? I have a greater healing potion on me.
Oh, thank you. And Blue like chugs it.
What in the world?
Oh,
Blue, are you okay?
well, I've been better, but it seemed like the fastest way to stop things was just to like smash the electric orb, and since I'm a lightning drake, I figured I'd survive it.
That looks like it hurt a lot.
Well, you know, I've had worse. You should have seen when Simon almost killed me.
Hey now,
Well,
no need to bring that up again.
all is forgiven, but I still have never been able to best you in a combat.
There weren't more than one control room in this tower, correct?
Yeah, the upper floor has like the they safe from the effects of time travel tubes,
That's true.
but this is like the control center for the most part. Well, there's some kind of terminal up there, but I don't remember what it does.
I'm just concerned, Rowan. He there's no way he'll be able to do anything as long as we take care of things here, right?
Maybe.
That's the theory.
Well,
Do you want to
should
start
we-
rigging the explosives or?
yes. Okay.
So Blue would have like dropped his box, like he walked over to the door, entered the code, set the box down while he was entering the code or before, and then ran in, smashed this orb without carrying the explosives in.
Good idea.
I
And
was
then-
half wondering if he was just gonna just chuck it in.
Well, they're not like
maybe
fused.
Rowan's in there, maybe not, but we're just gonna chuck the explosives in.
No, I was like, Yeah, I'm gonna blow up one of the lightning things. This is Blue's best plan.
I mean, it's not a bad one, especially for blue, including damage resistance.
Yes.
Like, if Rowan had a poison trap, Albrecht would walk right through it. Not gonna cause that big a trouble.
Man,
Do you think I should smash another orb just to try to take your tower offline, or can we talk with what was it calling itself, the computer?
Hey, that's what it's calling itself.
Yes. The computer is not. So, Felix, you see looking at the screen, the computer isn't offline, but it's just that the whirring of the machinery over here seems to have come to a halt.
Yeah. Hey, do we want to just plant the explosives here and be done with it?
could be the safest way to go about it.
Well, I guess maybe one of two things have happened. One, Rowan got away before I smashed the orb. Two, he's about to come downstairs. So, if you lot want to stay here, Ulrich, Fern, and I could go upstairs to see if he's there.
If you guys think that'll be best, I'll continue with the explosives here.
Did you say Albrecht, Fern, and you?
Yeah, that's what Blue was proposing. And not really hearing any opposition, Blue would come over and communicate his brilliant plan.
All right. The three of you make plans to go upstairs. Simon and Celia seem to be content in continuing to set explosive charges on delicate looking equipment around the room. Felix, Felix and Zoran, do you stay and help, or do you want to go upstairs?
Well, after Zoran said the one explosive, he said he decided to follow after Blue and uh Felix. I mean Blue and Albrecht and Fern.
All right.
Where's Bucky?
Alright.
That is true. I forgot about that.
Maybe he is guarding the turret.
That I would trust Bucky to guard the turret because we probably wouldn't be able to make it, like, bring the turret all the way up here.
that could work actually.
All right. So, what about you, Felix?
I think I'll stay behind and just make sure everything, just in case everything does not go well up there, I have a little bit more of a force down here to deal with him.
Alrighty. Just a second.
All right.
Let me make sure everything's set up here. Right. Yep. All right. You ascend to the top of the tower. Let's see. Seeing a somewhat familiar sight.
What oblivion is that?
Sorry?
The yellow thing is the snake that
Yeah,
Auster
that's
was
the...
trying to fix
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
after smashing it with a hammer.
All right, Zoran, what do you say?
Well,
So as you...
is he
Well,
here?
let me
Okay.
finish the scene.
Sorry.
Yes. So before you lies or sits a completely sunken and defeated, not so high elf. The light of the floor and the machinery kind of dimly illuminates things. But he doesn't appear to be taking up any sort of attacking stance in any way. He's simply sitting there in front of one of the pods.
Sorry to interrupt you. If you don't mind changing the icon for your user to his face.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that serious, but since it's such a deep scene.
So Blue
Not
would
twist, he was a dragon all along.
I know. Blue would send Fern down to indicate to Felix that Felix can come up. He's like, Sam, if you want to be up here and as a part of the conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
then Fern would stay downstairs with Simon and Celia.
So Zord looks at Blue and Albrecht. I think we should surround them just to be on the safe side.
I agree.
Well, I'm gonna be over here, kind of by the top of the stairs. He's not gonna
good
get
plan.
past me.
Gotcha. Albrecht, don't attack him yet.
Why would you say a thing like that?
I already
Casually
know.
fingering great act.
Rowan, it ends here. Lay down your weapons and give up.
You know, I like to think that I have a contingency plan for almost everything. And yet, when I traveled back from that place beyond time, I was given a vision. I saw you approaching. I saw what you were trying to do. I thought it was a blessing from the tower itself, in a way. I am very old. I know I don't look it.
Well, not many of you elves do. No, don't worry about it, Felix.
When I was a child,
No.
I lived in the Zhongdi Empire. I was there when it fell, because we had a weak emperor. I never forgot as I watched the raiders pillage and burn and slaughter. I knew that one day it would be my fate to return, to restore the Empire. If only I could turn back time. If only I could undo what was done.
If no, what did you hope to accomplish, especially by attacking Selenar the way you did?
I wanted to go back. I wanted to take my place. Become the true ruler that the Empire needed. And guide it towards a golden age. But to save my homeland, to save my family, friends, countrymen, but it seems such a thing was not meant to be.
Sword kind of looks over at Albrecht.
You seeking to restore your kingdom was bringing the destruction of ours. The dragons would surely wipe all life off the continent if we didn't stop you.
That's the beauty of it. No matter what evil I may commit here, it would all be undone when I went back. That is, one thing I think you may have misunderstood. To travel to a place that is, at least, not in the land beyond time, it does not simply transport you back to the time. It remakes time. Everyone you know, would be quick, painless. You wouldn't even know that it had happened. I would simply be where I was meant to be.
Sword was at a loss for words. Maybe that is what you thought, but the pain that you've brought many people through, even if it could be undone, especially now that, well, now that we have intervened, there's still many that have suffered. You know, forget that. What is your relationship with Selenar?
I did not know him, if that is what you are asking. At least, not in any meaningful sense. I knew of him through things I learned while I was here.
Meaning,
The computer itself told me that He was the key.
Destroying him would allow you to restore the Zongdi Empire?
Exactly. With him removed from the picture, I could travel back to my homeland before it was destroyed and prevent it.
Or, in spite of all of your efforts, it could have fallen anyways. You go through all this trouble, cause all this pain, all this death, and you have no guarantee anything would have worked. Who's to say they would have believed you when you said that the Emperor would bring about ruin? Who's to say that you could have stopped it? And even if going back would undo the crimes you committed here, those scars would still be on you. You'd never forget what you'd done, and you could claim all you wanted, that it was necessary or justified, but none of the death would go away. You'd always remember what you had done.
He's right. Well,
I never thought I would be sitting around getting moral lectures from a dwarf, but today has been full of surprises. Who knows? Perhaps you are right. I fear I will not have the luxury of sticking around to find out.
well, guys, what, what do you think? I'd rather not kill him if we don't have to, but at the same time, it's far too dangerous to just let him. We, how do we intend to handle this?
We're finishing preparations to destroy the tower once and for all. That puts an end to the threat of the dragons and the chance that he can destroy everything. If he's willing to come quietly, we can bring him back with Dane and the council, and they can decide what to do with him.
That is true.
He was our friend who betrayed us. And the crimes he's committed against Gelman and all of the people on this earth must be answered for, must be atoned for. He sought to sacrifice the many for his own and sole benefit. There's no guarantee when his tower created time again that any of us would be alive. That's what makes life, fleeting as it is for some of the species, precious. I cannot let him walk out of his tower.
I see.
Rowan? There, anything left you wish to say?
I believe I have said what I meant to. Time runs out for all of us, sooner or later.
Soren said, I'll leave this to you guys. I'll take your place, Blue.
Felix, is there anything you need to say?
Hey, not really. I understand where you're coming from. I think everybody has something they want to redo in their life, and if they had the chance, they'd do it. But sometimes I think it's not really for us to decide what happens and what doesn't, but just to try to do the best we can with what we do have. If you are willing to come peacefully with us, then we'll take you back with us and have to face whatever damages you've done.
Ulrich, what's your alignment?
Um, that's a good question. Officially, Ulbrich is chaotic good, which is not really how I've played him. He's been fairly lawful good,
Yeah.
but
What's interesting is in this conversation, I've been role playing Ulbrich's point of view much better than Blue's, and I think you've been role playing Blue's much better because you were like, "We should take him to justice," and I'm like, "I'm not gonna let him walk out of here." I did. This is all out of character. I did use the terms "walk out of here" on purpose to open the plea or the case for him to be knocked unconscious, bound, and carried out.
oh, I thought you were just saying, like, Blue's like, no, you're not leaving this place.
No, I said I'm not going to let
I've
him
got my
walk.
axe, and
Yeah.
you're not leaving.
Oh, okay.
He's
'cause
not
I was
walking out. I played that double meaning because Blue was arguing the chaotic good point much more than the lawful neutral that he's supposed to be. But I used that language with the double meaning to have that opening. Being lawful neutral, I do want him, Blue does want him to see just like brought before the council.
It's like,
Okay.
okay, well, apparently Blue's full murder justice time. That's fine. Ulbricht's okay with this. I
That's
mean, not exactly how he was seeing things currently, but
oh man.
this works.
Okay, so now that I've looked at my alignment, I'm going to shift my roleplay a little bit. And so Blue is going to walk over to Rowan, and then he's going to like knock out. He's gonna put him in a choker hold, but he's trying to knock him unconscious, not kill him. So,
All right.
Non-lethal damage.
Rowan's not
non-lethal.
really resisting, so there's no like a contested ability check or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rowan is unconscious.
All right, let's tie him up. So Blue will
We're
hold.
taking any weapons and items first.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Blue
Ulbrich is recovering the heat sensor.
having. What has he got in his pockets?
All right. So Albrecht, you find several items of interest. You find vials of varying types of poison. His trusty +2 longbow.
Yeah.
two +1 daggers, the arrows, and on his finger a ring with a green emerald.
If Albert doesn't pull the ring off, Blue will,
All right.
and he'll slide it on another finger so it's kind of next to the ring he's presently wearing. And then Blue will very systematically and methodically bind Rowan. Let's see, we have 13 ropes. I don't think we're going to use all of them, but
I mean,
Doing
yeah,
a
sure.
very
screw it.
thorough
We're going to
job.
wrap him from foot to shoulder, just as like one solid wind of rope, tightly fastening the ends. He's like a rope burrito elf.
I mean, Ulbert bought 150 feet of rope in case they were capturing Rowan alive.
Blue still has
This was
the
a while ago,
13
but-
because Fern doesn't like going in mazes. So,
Yes, indeed.
so we have a rope burrito Rowan that Blue is then gonna like hoist up over a shoulder as though he's like a keg, and start walking towards the stairs.
All right.
And at that time, Fern will reappear with some explosives to lay up here.
Nice.
Good timing.
Yeah, it's convenient when you control multiple characters.
All right. Fern goes around placing explosives near the computer equipment, the pods. So you're just going. So the plan is to leave with Rowan, then, right?
Yep, he's all bound up. We're taking him back to the council for justice.
All right.
Or not like the clock.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, once they interface with Celia, Blue would explain that he would like Rowan to remain unconscious and ask if she had a tonic to ensure that he didn't wake up during travel.
I'm afraid I don't have anything like that, but I could always. Does he really need it though? She like glances at his rope burrito. He seems rather secure.
I don't want to take chances. He's poisoned us in our sleep before. And he must see justice.
I see. Well, I do. I have some of my potion making supplies with me, and I could whip up something that may not knock him out outright, but it would certainly make him much sleepier.
Thank you, and perhaps he was carrying something. Ulrich has several vials of unknown poison to us that Rowan was carrying on his person.
Yep. Here they are. Very carefully handing over the poison vials. Not really sure what these all do, but
Well, it does somewhat make sense, doesn't it? All those poison attacks. She'll take each of them, hold it up to the light, examining it. I'll make sure to keep these safe. Uh, they might even be worth studying later.
All right.
All right. So, you finish placing the explosives of what's left around the tower. And with who wants to do the honors?
Well, Zor can.
All right. Zoran steps up to the charge.
All
And
right. Everyone's a safe distance.
Fern pretends to cover his ears, but he doesn't have visible ears that you can actually identify. So
Here we go. Psst.
the charge ignites as the tower, though not completely destroyed, does rupture in several places as the explosion is contained, and the force rips through both floors. Being contained by the sturdy outer walls, the inside is almost completely destroyed.
Nice. Hopefully we can convince the dragons that even though the outside looks the way it does, the inside is pretty much the way they want it.
I mean, there are big holes in it, so shouldn't be too hard, hopefully.
The desert and time should do the rest.
Nice. Well, guess you guys think we should rest and head out tomorrow.
Suppose did say that we can't make it back the same day.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, after having traveled and the long fight, it's getting into the evening.
So we didn't really. Did we set charge in the first floor, or were we really just focused on the control and top floors?
So, based on what you guys told me, the second and third floors are where you put the charges.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first floor is still structural, that if we needed to shelter inside, or do we just want to camp outside the tower?
Well, sheltering inside might not be a bad idea. If we don't mind staying inside something that we just blew up.
Fern's apprehensive about fire, so he's clearly going to stay outside.
I think possibly staying outside would be a better idea with the smoldering and whatnot.
See. Well, let's see. I think I have some camp tools or some never mind. I have rations. Hooded oh, I do have an explorer's pack.
Nice.
Might have some stuff we could use.
So the Ronin rope Rito is always going to be near Blue, but he'll occasionally prop it against the cart that has the completely non-suspicious barrels in it. Or do we want to have that gun still assembled?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Fern's manning the gun, keeping watch. Passive perception 14. Blue is going to just like start a small fire, heat up some rations, and he's going to break out the expensive bottle of whiskey.
Time to celebrate.
Blue's not like joyful. He's somber. This is a very serious moment, but he's acknowledging the win. So he's not jovial, but
yeah.
So he pops the cork, kind of toasts the air, says a short, thing in Draconic. Just, like, to health, to life, and to friends. And after he toasts the air, he takes a sip, and he just, like, passes it.
Felix takes it and toasts to the future.
Zorn takes it from Felix, and he was about to say something, but then he kind of looked over at Rowan, and he was a bit mixed on. He was thinking on some of the things Rowan had said, but then he said a toast to the fact that everyone survived. He passed it off to Albrecht.
Albrecht!
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were sleeping. Sorry.
It is 12:30, but no.
Yes. Sorry.
We understand.
The truth, to life, to knowing things will go on. Alright, Seth, now you need to come up with profound things for Celia and Simon today.
Celia takes the bottle, raises it, says, "To new advancements, teamwork, bravery." And then she takes a swig, hands it off to Simon, who raises it, gestures toward the 4 adventurers, and says, "For saving my butt."
Oh, Simon.
Sam.
That's so Simon. Da-da-da.
And sorry I almost killed.
It's
Well,
all forgiven.
it's all in the past.
I hope so, because I'm not going to apologize again. He takes his
Say, you can hold your alcohol well, right?
That's a common misconception about minotaurs. They're actually no better than the average, built races.
That's good. Would hate for you to start running towards us head first and whatnot.
Simon looks mildly offended.
As he should.
Well then,
Well, anyway,
Fern reaches for the bottle.
Does Simon give him the bottle?
Simon will he looks confused, but he is also curious, and so he will relinquish the bottle over to Fern.
So Fern, not fully understanding what was happening, repeats blues in Draconic, to health, to friends, to future. Takes a bit of a sip, and then immediately spits it out, drops the bottle, and says, "Blasted firewater! Why are you drinking this?" In Draconic.
Ulrich immediately laughs, not understanding what he said, but getting the gist of it.
Sword laughs too.
Blue will scoop up the bottle, kind of brush the sand off the outside of it.
And none of you were poisoned.
Yay.
It waits for us all to have this really cool moment. Constitution say no.
Yeah.
You like that's good?
The festivities continue on into the night. As things progress and morning eventually rolls around, the party safely makes their way back to Granner. Once upon a time, 4 adventurers set out from a guild hall in a city called Auster. Then they saved the world. The end.
Ba-da-bum.
Aww. Yay.
Good.
That was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed that for my first D&D session.
Yeah, that was a home run.
I like
Well,
how
good.
the line we casually drove across, just drew across the forest, became the official borders after we won the drinking contest. Kind of 60-40, kind of something like this. Nope, that's the official border now. Oh, good.
Alright.
I mean, it worked out fairly well. It's like we've got peace with the orcs. They have land rights, we have land rights, and we have peaceful relations and a trade agreement.
Yep.
For us being in charge of diplomacy, I think that turned out far better than it should have.
Especially when we showed up with all male sheep saying, "Here, you can breed these."
In our defense, we didn't know better.
Yeah, nobody actually thought to check.
I forgot about that.
Oh man.
But anyway, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for putting that together.
Even if you had rolled max damage on the explosive of that orb, it would have been 100 health. And
Yeah,
since
which
Blue has 126, even if he wasn't resistant, he would have been barely alive. So I'm I need to stop him now. I'm gonna just smash it.
Yeah, honestly, that was probably the safest play.
Man.
But
Being resistance was bonus.
yeah, I certainly did not anticipate where this would end when I started this campaign.
No.
Like,
Oh man.
How far off track did we ever get?
So, I mean, here's the thing, though, right? Is that in D&D, there's no such thing as off track, really. I had an idea of how you might do things, but so I thought, maybe you would try to kill all the dragons, because that was like the most obvious uh, route to take, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you ended up digging deeper and, of course, found out about Rowan and decided to make that like your main priority.
It's like
Uh,
Ulbrich wasn't necessarily opposed to the, well, the dragons are threatening us, so I guess they're dead then, approach. It was mainly that if we go down this route, most of the cities on the continent are gonna be burnt before we win.
Yeah.
If we win.
Yeah, like every time we go to a new town, there's just dragons attacking. Like, yeah.
yeah.
I
You
honestly
certainly,
was.
you certainly would have gotten much richer.
Oh yes, I mean, if that was a little one that financed our entire adventure by not giving up Rowan.
Yeah.
Man, my honest thoughts was that I was thinking the dragons levels, like base level, would be really high. So I was like, yeah, there's no way we could make fighting dragons our priority. They're
Yeah.
gonna be too strong.
I mean, they were, but you became like really strong at the end.
Hmm.
I
You
mean,
could,
all of the bonus points definitely helped.
yeah.
Man,
That they
Yeah,
do.
the leveling up
it
our
did.
strength and our constitutions, like, that really helped us just be what we
It did.
became.
Pretty sure I invested almost all of my points into boosting strength to 20 and constitution to 20.
Yeah.
I spent like none of them on anything else. That's why
Man.
Ulbrich has 147 hit points.
Yeah, and we were honestly rolling really well for that
Yeah.
Oh man.
whole
That was
battle,
crazy.
because we were dealing easily
Golly.
over 100 damage as a party.
Yeah.
Like Fern
Yeah,
on the
so
gun,
around.
just cranking rounds out.
I don't
Yeah.
know. We really should have sprung for that earlier in the game. In the
Like,
campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to balance it with that in mind, but still, that was just such a devastating weapon.
When Fern became a big plant, he became so much more vicious and powerful than we ever thought he could be. Like when
yes.
it's like, I want to have sneezed on a shrub, and now it follows me around and speaks Draconic, and you're like, yeah, okay. And then Fern's like, MVP of the final boss battle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the preliminary boss battle with Rowan.
Yes.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
true.
We almost got him dead. Then their courtesy.
It
Yeah,
was so
I
close.
honestly didn't have like a backup plan for what would happen if you beat Rowan in your first encounter with him. I was like, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do if this goes their
Well,
because
I mean, the dragons would still be angry about the existence of the tower and the fact that we touched it. So
Yeah.
I'd be that at least.
yeah, I could probably played into that.
Yeah.
But my initial thought is that you would uh, attempt to like restore Selenar to his original timeline, and then like use the tower maybe to travel into the future or something like that. But no, I mean you went with the a very direct approach, which is just the tower is it's too powerful to just use and
Yeah.
and leave for other people to potentially use.
Yeah.
And so
Well, it's possibly also misunderstanding. It's like for my part, I thought the tower was non-functional so long as Selenar was alive. So it's
So,
like I thought we could
yeah.
only travel between the place beyond time and our time.
That's true, as long as he's an anchor, so to speak. But there are ways to undo that without killing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. But congratulations. You saved the world from a potential threat.
And from the reinstatement of an evil dictatorship that
Indeed.
Yep.
utilized slavery.
Yeah.
We
The
did it!
Empire,
We
it
did
was so
Did
great.
it!
I mean, sure, it was horrible if you weren't an elf.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm an elf, so it doesn't matter. It was wonderful. You had slaves to just clean your dishes and your sheets. Really just a wonderful era.
I thought I talked to you just 2 days ago. You were saying something completely different, but anyway.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop my screen.